The topic of Project Homophobia is gay bullying, and it's about speaking up against gay bullying. And I believe that stories have the power to make certain topics emotionally more experienceable. So, there's actually two audiences that we want to address with the project. First of all, it's people who are in a similar situation like our protagonist, and to tell them you are not alone, and also to make the statement that it really does get better. And the second kind of like audience is basically everyone else, to first of all raise awareness for the topic, and to also maybe make it more understandable, the emotional pressure and the subjective point of view, and what homophobia and especially gay bullying really can do to someone. Well, there are two reasons. First of all is, of course, to get money for the production of the movie. Although we have public funding in Europe and especially in Austria, it's still pretty difficult to fund a short film, and especially a short film, just with public funding. So that's the first reason. And the second one is to build a fan base from the beginning on, to have people who are interested in the project be involved in the project as soon as possible. And this is from the really beginning on. I mean, we did not produce anything yet. So, and I think the people that care the most are from the gay community, because they are emotionally connected to the theme of the story, and they're interested in as well helping to make it better. We sent a lot of emails, lots of emails. We talked to people, told them about the project. We called people up, and we also used social media, especially Facebook and Twitter, to spread the word, ask people to spread the word. We reached out to organizations such as gay rights organizations that, again, were interested in the topic of the movie. And we did also a lot of press work. We sent out press releases. We talked to the press, and the goal was to that as many people as possible hear about the project. I think it worked out pretty well so far, everything. I guess the only thing that I kind of expected differently was the influence of social media. Because, you hear a lot of stuff about virality and, kind of like this overnight success thing. But I think how social media actually works is that it takes time for a message to spread throughout a network. So, that's something I learned, and that, other people might consider when they are doing their campaign to, give it some time and let it spread. The biggest surprise was that we reached our funding goal after just 3 weeks. I think nobody expected that. And what's interesting about that is that it was mainly funded by people we knew, and it then kind of like started to expand into, other networks of people that we do not have contact with. And I think one of the most memorable moments we had in the campaign so far was our first executive producer title, because everybody was like really excited. And we got also this one photo of Manuel, who was so excited that he kind of like had to knit to calm himself down. So that was fun. First of all, I think it's important to communicate why you do the project, why it's important to you, because then it might be important to other people as well. And you also need a team, because crowdfunding campaign is a lot of work, and you just can't do it yourself. It's just, if you do it yourself, it would be kind of like really overwhelming. And I think it's hard to be successful but just doing it alone. And the third kind of advice I would give to someone who does a crowdfunding campaign is to not rush into a crowdfunding campaign. I would take time to prepare it properly and to rethink it 1 or 2 days before you actually want to start, and make sure that everything's in place, because a crowdfunding campaign is a busy time, and you want to get work done as much as possible before the campaign.